I get it, babe. Gucci and Prada. Trips to your crib in the middle of the night. I know that you miss me cause I put it down right. Damn, babe, I can push you on a flight. You know that someone like me can change your life, oh baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody watch you go crazy.
What's good, y'all? It's NWA your Nurse Pat. So I am actually at the airport right now because I'm going to San Diego for the ENA Emergency Nurse Conference. And I've never been to a nursing conference before, but I thought it would be cool to try it out. It's kind of a win-win situation, I feel, because not only do I get clinical ladder points, but I could use a ton of education leave hours to basically pay for this whole trip. And since I'll be in SoCal, Jannie's going to be meeting up with me over the weekend so we can hang out and stuff. So killing two birds, one stone with that. I feel like it'd be fun. From what I hear, like, you're basically just hanging out with your coworkers, other nurses, meeting people, and learning stuff, and getting drunk, really. At the San Jose airport right now. Thankfully, TSA was nice and chill, so I do got some extra time. Ended up buying some Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah.
What is clutch is that you can actually write off a lot of things as a business travel expense for these things. So my travel cost, which I'm going to be including my Ubers and Lyfts, the airline expenses, the airfare basically, and the ENA ticket itself. And you could also deduct any meals that are during the travel or the trip. I believe right now for 2023 you could deduct up to 50% of unreimbursed meal cost, in which my hospital's not technically reimbursing the trip. I'm able to use education leave to get paid, but it's not a reimbursement. So a good amount of this trip I should be able to tax write off. So that is something that we don't learn in school. So it pays to have some financial literacy, because nobody's going to tell you these things, and you either got to learn for yourself or learn from senior nurses who have done this. So yeah, my flight's at 6:30 p.m. and then I have an Airbnb out there. The Airbnb is also a tax write-off, by the way, so your housing as well. So I think it'll be fun. I'll try to vlog as much as I can. Unfortunately, a lot of my coworkers that I'm a little bit more close to, they're not able to come. They either got work or something going on. They weren't granted this time frame. So we'll see. So we'll see how it happens. Like, if anything, at least I could, hang out with Jannie later in the days, because she's coming through on Saturday morning. So I'll have some time. I might have some solo trips here and there. Plane ride to SoCal is usually short and sweet, being only about an hour. The Lyft ride to the Airbnb was hella scenic, with these lights, and the buildings, and the bridge. So beautiful. Alright, we finally made it out here to the Airbnb. Let me show you around. This place isn't too bad. Definitely good enough for 1 or 2 people. They did offer housing discounts with like the hotels that were around the convention center, but it was still pretty steep, honestly. It was like freaking like $275 a night. So, and if I needed to be there 4 nights, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Even if it is a tax write-off, like, it's not worth it. This place was like a little bit over $100 per night, so I am cool with this. Woke up early in the morning and I was craving a Jack in the Crack breakfast platter, so I DoorDashed that while getting ready for the conference. Little did I know, I got there way too early. I went back for a nap. Alright, so I am literally back at the Airbnb. Don't make the same mistake I did. Basically woke up really early at 6:30 in the morning because I was confused with the schedule. It said registrations and all that, so I did go there and I registered, got my badge and my little tote bag, whatever. But there's not a whole lot of things for you to do when you're actually there, because a good chunk of that is the assembly thing. I talked to this one guy who's one of the delegates for California. He's actually the clinical nurse manager for John Muir in Concord, so that was pretty cool. But anyways, he kind of explained to me like how things go, because I really did look like an oddball out there. I didn't see any of my coworkers, And everyone's all like super nicely dressed, and they're all meeting up in this one area. And I guess the assembly meeting is where they do a lot of political voting and whatnot. So if you're a delegate or a speaker, you're basically able to vote on specific rules that the organization puts forth, and then they will enact on possibly making them laws and policies within different states. For instance, he told me they're currently working on getting Narcan on board in airplanes and whatnot. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I watched a little bit of the assembly and their voting process, and on that, it definitely felt like very, very political. People were speaking up about, you know, their opinions and all that. But yeah, walking around, all the booths weren't open for vendors, and all the classes and presentations, all that weren't happening yet until like way later in the day. I ended up walking to the nearby Ross actually over there because it was pretty cold in there. I feel like they were blasting AC.
I'm so cold that I'm shivering.
So I got this flannel. I thought it went well with the outfit, and I will be just chilling here for now and then going back to the conference later. Before hitting up the conference, I decided to visit Seaport Village because it's walking distance from the convention center. It's nice to grab lunch there with a nice view of the water. I got a lobster roll, fish taco, and a michelada at Marion's Fish Market. One beer won't hurt before the convention, right?
Yes.
The lobster roll was pretty good for the price, $16, and it came with fries. The fish taco was mid, don't get it. I enjoyed my walk back to the convention just because of the amazing views. Day one was mostly just classes, so kind of boring to be honest, didn't take much footage. Here I'm showing day two, where they opened up this giant hall for vendors, merchants, and recruiters. You can learn about all the cool new health tech they have coming out.
Good, thank you. How are you? We're just starting our cut here.
You also have areas to have like hands-on experience and learn about skills.
And then I'll kind of tap it up and then go over that rib.
Sims Wars was pretty cool. It was a tournament where you had a team of nurses competing with each other to save their patients. Basically nurses from all over the country. Then of course you had many lectures and classes to choose from throughout the day. Good morning, y'all. I'm out here chilling in Balboa Park. Woke up early because going back to the conference, I wanted to, you know, hang out around Balboa Park and also go to the beach too if I could. If the weather permits. It just said it was going to be cloudy, but now it says there's a possibility of light drizzle just for an hour though. I got my cruiser board here, so I'm just going to board around. Probably get some breakfast because I haven't eaten yet. A lot of solo tripping right now.
Me?
Just doing my own thing.
Just hanging
Honestly, it's
around.
therapeutic. Jannie's coming tomorrow, so we're gonna do more things when she's here because she has a car. I just been lifting it everywhere, but at least it's a tax deduction, right? Never longboarded in Crocs before, but at least I got them in sport mode. Hopefully, I don't eat shit. But yeah, first things first, we gotta find some food because your boy hungry. It was still relatively early in the morning, so most restaurants and museums were closed. Craft Cafe was thankfully open. You got pastries, coffee, and breakfast food. Good enough for me. So I went to this spot called Craft Cafe. It's one of the only things that was open at this time because it's like it's only 8 something, and it's a random weekday. I got a breakfast burrito, looking kind of small, but hopefully it's good. Yo, if they say size don't matter, that's cap, bro.
Stop the cap.
Look at this is like a little chode.
Daddy, chill.
I'm hungry though, so it'll be good. This is a, what was it? Bacon, cheese, and feta and spinach scone. So that sounded good. I got a coffee here with oat milk and salted caramel. Hopefully that'll be good. It's alright. It's mid. But It's gonna bring me back to life, so that's all I need it for, really. Wow, that is good. Let's try the chode burrito. Alright, the only thing I really like is this scone. It's all good. After eating, I basically just longboarded across the whole park to explore. No idea what's over here, but we gonna find out. Where's Dora the Explorer when you need her? Can you say gra gra gra? I chose the wrong day to go to the beach. I checked out Coronado Beach later on, which is located in Coronado Island, which is technically an actual island according to my Lyft driver, and we had to cross a bridge to get there. Didn't stay long though, unfortunately, because it did end up raining more.
We up in San Diego, you know what's up.
Not gonna lie, I was pretty hungover from the previous night, so I totally slept in and skipped on earlier classes. Which is fine as long as you have the digital copies of the lectures. I went to the hall with the Boost and Skills again just to see all the other tech I didn't see the previous day and, you know, get some more freebies. As well as play with the hands-on stuff.
Turn mine off. It's not mine. It's over. Trying to find is this book right here. Does that make sense?
I missed the final rounds of Sim Wars, unfortunately, so I was kind of sad about that. Especially since my coworkers actually won first place.
Scoring of the 2023 ENA Sim Wars was the banana bag. Come on up.
Competitors here. Thank you very much, everybody. And same time next year.
As the convention was over, I walked to meet up with Jannie at Seaport Village because I told her it was a nice area. Got another lobster roll and tried out their fish burrito, fried pickles, and clam chowder this time. See, the duck was laughing at you.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Oh.
He's trying to peck.
Oh. Oh. Don't feed them. No. Oh, no. Oh, they're all.
Yo, these dirty dogs were hella clutch right outside the club. Got the drunchies for show.
What's your first impressions of Sidebar?
Hey, it's pretty lit. Shout out to Kiko.
Kiko! You put us on, man. I'm pretty impressed. And the freaking dirty dogs. Not bad.
Like San Jose.
Huh?
Feels like San Jose.
I know, it feels like the Bay, not gonna lie. Thanks, Kiko. Appreciate you.
You're good?
Yeah. Yeah, we're just feeling good. That's it.
Okay, you're feeling good. That's
Yeah, we're feeling good.
Jannie and I are visiting Old Town San Diego. Shout out to Yazzie, my coworker, for a recommendation. It's like the oldest neighborhood in San Diego. Has a lot of Latin roots and all that. Restaurants, vendors. So we're gonna be checking out this place. Oh yeah, they have a marshmallow mask. It's kind of cool actually. Oh, there's a Venom one there too. But yeah, this place is called Urban Market. It's a food hall, like a food court type thing. We're about to try this elotes and chicharron chips. Reminds me of childhood.
I like the lime.
Ooh.
Yeah?
How good.
Oh my god.
The cheese.
My god.
So good.
So good.
I miss the days when those elotes used to be $1.
$1?
In the streets when I was a kid. You know, the paletero?
In the streets.
The paletero, man. But for the chips and the corn, it was only $1 back when I was in elementary.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Focus on it. Like it?
Mm-hmm.
How does it compare to other ones we've tried?
The one from Irvine is still the best.
Really?
Mm-hmm. This is good. I do like the crunch.
Alright, gas brake dip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good.
I see what you mean though. Is that a carabao? There. Oh. Right there.
Different in color on one corner or like this.
I can't pass it out. Wait for it. Wait for it. That's so cool.
I can't tell if it's a duck or a dog.
I
It's like a
can't
duck
tell
and
either.
a dog at the same time.
Yeah.
We're the little doggies.
Contaré la historia de una famosa persona. Vos la conoces por el modo de llorar.
Discovered this super cool bar/restaurant called Inside Out. The drinks were aesthetic and tasted pretty good. And you know, we just loved the decorations and the ambiance. They went all out. Later at night, we walked around and got dinner at Little Italy at a restaurant called Davanti Enoteca.
Why did you do that? I think it's just serving pork, but it's fine. It's just me and you.
Yeah. So we gotta wait for it. Too hot? Good?
Mm-hmm.
This is in love with the cocoa. Alright, so I'm back from SoCal, and I just wanted to make a little video just to recap my thoughts on the trip and the conference itself. Overall, I thought the trip was worth it. The expenses exceeded my expectations, unfortunately. Alright, so check it out. I made a little expense spreadsheet on Google Docs, and I put all the prices here. As you can see, the grand total of what I spent for the convention, plus, you know, your airfare, your housing, food, Lyft and Uber, etc., was almost $2,000. If I didn't get reimbursed for this, honestly, this would be painful. My education hours, clock-ins, and my tax write-offs that I should be able to do should be able to cover that plus more. The convention itself I thought was fun and informative, but I do feel like people hyped it up a little bit too much. If I didn't get reimbursed, I do not think it was worth the price. I just recommend doing it if you're gonna get reimbursed for it, and you could make a little mini trip out of it. Plus, you had a lot of free reign in the area. It's not like people took attendance. So yeah, no regrets. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to support your boy. And as always, stay safe, stay humble. I'm out.
Buy me phone just to take it down, down. Let me put it down, down. Put it down, down. Watch me put it down, down.